All right. Good morning, everybody. What I wanted to talk about this morning is having a plan and basically mission, vision, and goals. When I was in grad school, I studied this a lot, and it's amazing how many of the Fortune 500 companies actually get this wrong, and they mix up like what is what, what's your mission, what's your vision, what's your goals. So it's no surprising people themselves have a tough time with it. One of the concepts I think that's really cool that I want to do in my family is do a family mission. I've seen a couple families do this where I've actually gone into houses and they've got like our mission or our vision on the wall. And I think that's just such a cool idea for a family. Obviously, most businesses have them. My brokerage has one. And I think it's a really good thing to have just a personal mission. A lot of the speakers that I read and that I listen to have these different plans. So, but not only is it important to have the plan, it's really important to know what yours is. So, in one of the last books that I wrote, I talked a little bit about, actually, a lot about what mission, vision, and goals were and what the difference is. So, your mission is, to me, it's kind of like your vehicle, and I'm going to draw a really terrible car here, but we'll pretend like that's a car. And your mission is how you do things. So I'm in Rotary, and we have a mission which is service above self. So that's how we do things. We also have something called the four-way test, which is sort of an expanded version. So that's like this is what we do. This is our culture. This is what we believe. This is how we interact. And your vision is sort of that shining castle on the hill that you're going to. That's your long term. So it might be to be the number one broker in the United States, or to develop this amazing new curriculum and spread it across the world, or be a thought leader on natural and holistic medicine. And then the goals are basically the road or the pathway that gets you there. So your goal might be get a draft done of my outline for my teaching plan, or contact 5 people, or start a book or something. So the way I look at it is your mission is your car, and your goals are the roadway to take you to your ultimate vision. And of course, vision to be really effective needs to be really big. One of the books that I'm reading now, called The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, talks about the guy's a teacher, and he teaches a lot, and he talks about how when he meets with students, he'll ask them what their vision is, and he'll get some small ones, and he'll say, well, what about being, selling $1 million in real estate a year? And the students invariably say, like, I can't do that. That's too big. And he'll ask them, why do you think that's too big? And why are you limited to that? And they can never really answer. They just feel like, oh, well, I could never do that. I could never be the top something in the world. And the argument he makes is nobody really knows their potential. God's the only one who knows your potential. You don't know your potential until you hit that barrier. So if you haven't tried it and you haven't bumped your head against the ceiling of your ultimate vision yet, you're still thinking too small. And that really inspired me. So something that I want to do this winter is actually sit down and work with groups of people and write mission statements and pull out example mission statements, work on goals, which is something we do on a weekly basis, but also work on year goal, 5-year goals, bigger, longer term goals. And then the vision, what's that ultimate thing? And for a lot of people, it's money, but it's usually not money. It's what the money can do for you, whether it's having more time with family, going on vacations. A big one for me and my wife is charity work, um, different kind of charity work, um, not not having to worry about our own finances, and being able, when we find causes that we really believe in, say, yeah, that's amazing. I want to fund that. So that's sort of the ultimate goal. But I just want to do a little preview this morning for you guys, and um, give you a taste of where we're going with mission, vision, and goals.